Today we're going to be checking out the Epomaker Shadow X mechanical gaming keyboard. So this keyboard is going to be made for people who are mechanical keyboard enthusiasts. Whether you're a gamer or for someone who's into productivity, this is going to be an awesome keyboard to consider. So in the box, what you're going to get is of course going to be the keyboard, a braided cable that connects via USB-A to USB-C, and this keyboard is going to be able to be used via wired or wireless. Additional keycaps if you want to make the keyboard have a yellow and black / gray theme. 3 additional key switches, which are in the flamingo color, which is going to be identical to red key switches. And last but not least, a key switch / key cap puller. So my first impressions with this keyboard, I absolutely love the subtle design aesthetics it has going for it. It's got these nice muted gray colors, and of course you can swap it out for the yellow keycaps, but I definitely prefer something a little more subtle that doesn't have like too much poppy effects going on. And if you look closely, you can see that there is going to be a little sticker here that we can pull, and that is going to show us a little display. And if I go ahead and turn the little display on by moving the dial to the on switch, you can see that we get some different settings here that show some settings like your lights, your colors, what Bluetooth you're on, and a few different cool things. Now, as far as the build quality goes, this thing is going to be made fully of plastic, and it's going to feel fairly durable for the most part. If I do a little bend test, you can see it does have like a slight bend to it, but nothing extreme. It's not like you're sitting there bending your keyboard, but the overall build quality feels nice and sturdy. If we flip over to the back of the keyboard, you can see there are going to be some grips to give you more stability when typing, and you're going to have 2 different adjustment layers on the legs, which is going to give you different ergonomic levels based on your preference. Now, this keyboard did come with this braided cable, which is going to be able to connect via the USB-A to your computer and then USB-C to the back of the keyboard over here. And as far as connection option goes, you're going to have 3 different options. You can connect it wired via the cable, Bluetooth, or it has this built-in little dongle that sticks on the back of the keyboard. There's like a little storage compartment here. All you do is you pull it out, and then you just plug this into your computer and you're good to go. Now, as far as the keycaps go, this is going to be using PBT keycaps, which is going to be very durable. And in order to pop them out, all you do is you get the little puller, you just pick a key you want to pull out. We'll just go with the control key in the corner over here, and then just give it a little pull, and just like that, it's easy to pull out. And you can see it has this nice durable finish. I like the matte finish to it. It's not too slippery, not glossy either. Really a fan of that matte black finish. And the keycaps themselves are going to be concaved, which is going to give your finger a nice place to sit on when you're actually typing. And these are using the flamingo key switches, which are equivalent to reds, and this is going to be hot swappable, which means you can pull them out very easily, just like that. I pulled this key switch out, and you can swap these key switches out for pretty much any color that you like if you're into keyboard modding. And then these are going to have the 2-pin switches on the back, as you can see there. And then this keyboard is going to have foam built inside of it, so it's going to give you a more dampening typing experience, which is going to feel a lot more polished. And here's a little typing test to demonstrate what this thing actually sounds like with the red flamingo switches. So that was a very nice typing experience. I'm a huge fan of how damp that sounded. It didn't have like this cheap tinny feel when you were pressing every keycap. It sounded like it was being absorbed by that rubber foam inside, which is kind of that effect you get. Huge fan, very pleased with this typing experience. And if you decide to get this keyboard, you're definitely gonna be very happy with it, because it feels like it was created by someone in the mechanical keyboard DIY world. And this is how it comes out of the box. So really good job by Epomaker. Now, this keyboard is going to have some media controls built in, but it doesn't have any indicators on any of the keycaps. You're going to have to reference the instruction manual, and in order to pause and play your tracks, you have to simply hold function and then press the numeric keys like 4, 5, 6 in order to utilize those. And you can see right there are going to be some indicator lights for things like caps lock or game mode, which is going to be really handy to use. And then you are able to connect a bunch of different devices to this keyboard. I would say 3 right off the bat with Bluetooth, and then if you have this connected via wired, that's also going to be an additional device. So if you're someone who has a bunch of different devices, this keyboard's going to be really awesome for that. And then this keyboard is going to have a 3000 milliamp battery, which isn't going to give you an estimate on how long it lasts, but with 3000 milliamp batteries, I would say you can comfortably go a few weeks using this keyboard for your regular 6 to 8 hours a day. And then this keyboard is able to be charged while in use, so you're pretty much going to have no downtime. And you are going to be able to use this keyboard on either Windows or Mac, but you're not going to have any of the indicators here that like normal Mac keyboards have with the command key. But if you go ahead and plug it in, it will work right out of the box. So overall, this is definitely a solid keyboard. I'm a huge fan of the typing experience on it. It just feels so polished and very high-end. And if you're interested in learning more about this keyboard, be sure to check out the link down in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.